Around, and this is when the Earth was one landmass, when African America was one landmass. The Egyptians had the map, and they gave the map to the Greeks and the Romans, and the Moors got a hold of the map from them. But the map is put in a book called Sex and Race, Volume 1 by J.E. Rogers, if you wanted to see that map when African America was one landmass. But 40,000 years ago, it split. Okay, so you already had people on this side of the world when African America split, and they never died off. So they continued to populate and last all the way up to the time that another group of black people came, called the Astroloids. According to Ida Van Serta, he named those black people that came to America that joined the Pangean blacks who was here when African America divided 40,000 BC. The Astroloid blacks came 25,000 BC. Okay, and joined with them. Being that they was the same type of people, they integrated, mixed, married, and things like that, and their population increased on this side of the world that they now call America, that was once a part of Africa. Now, so the Astroloid blacks came 25,000 BC. Then after them came Ivan Van Serta says that the Asiatic blacks came to North America 15,000 BC and joined with them. Okay, then you had the after they came, they was already populated in America. Okay, nothing but black people. Okay, so being that this part of the world was already populated by black people, the people that came late. Well, after you had the Asiatic blacks, you had the Olmecs, who came in 1500 BC. Okay, and they're the ones who built the pyramids down in South America, and they built the pyramid over in Collinsville, Illinois. I mean, big pyramids. These were black men from Egypt. Okay, and it's up on the website. It's up on the Math 7 Science website. If you want to see the pyramid that they built in Collinsville, Illinois, it's a very large pyramid, but racism prevents the white man from excavating it.
Right.
Because it bear witness that the black man was already in America before him. Something he don't want to discuss. He don't want to do. He only want us to say that Christopher Columbus came here and discovered America, and that's it. Don't even give the Indians, don't even give the people that was here before him credit. All right. So we're talking about the Pangean blacks being here already. We're talking about the Astroloid blacks being here already in America. We're talking about the Asiatic blacks being here. Then we're talking about the Olmecs coming. Okay, they never died off. They was here already. Now, the people that he said came here first, they came here last, and they is what you call the yellow Mongoloids that they call that we read in school. They call them the Eskimos, but they really yellow Mongolians. So they came last. Now, check it out. They came 1000 BC. Remember, we was already here 40,000 BC. We came again 25,000 BC. We came again 15,000 BC. Then we came again 1500 BC. We never died off. We was already here. Now, when the yellow Mongolians came, remember their racial look is yellow and their eyes are slanted. These are basically Asian people from all over Japan, China, and all of those parts of the world that, they call that Far East Asia. All right. So when they came here, they mixed in sexually, not all of them, but at least 50% of them. They mixed in sexually with the blacks through intermarriage and integration, because the blacks already had society going. Remember, they was immigrants. They was coming over here, so when they seen blacks, already had tribes, already had the type of houses that they had during that time. They mixed in and accepted the black culture. Okay? Now, after them came the Moors. See, the Moors came 800 AD. Okay, because the yellow Mongolians came, they came 1000 BC. So let's say that they was the fourth people to come here. The other the other people that came were the three segments of blacks. The Pangean blacks that came with the land, the Australoids, the Asiatics, and the Olmecs. Okay, so let's say 4 groups of black people was already here before the Yellow Mongolians came in 1000 BC. All right. Now, after Yellow Mongolians came and mixed in with the blacks, you had these black, these black and yellow tribes and mixed tribes of mixed race people. And the pictures of this, now, I'm telling you, the pictures of this is on on a Math 7 Science website. So people can actually see how those Indians look when they, not Indians, but how the people look when they mix with the black people. All right. Now, the other group of people that came before Columbus was the Manga Moors, and they came around 800 AD to 1724. Now, when they came in 800 AD, they came in with a very sophisticated government that was the start of the continental United States. Okay, and so when they came in, they basically was ruling all of the territories that they came a hold of. Okay, they basically was ruling all the territories that they came a hold of, and they had up to a million more or less of 40 tribes that they call Indians. Okay, so these were the people that was already here before Columbus. Okay, now look. So when Columbus came in 1492, he landed in South America. But when he came, they more the Portuguese came and more the Spanish came until they reached North America, and then they claimed it, right? So when he came here, Lance, he seen people that were pitch black, people that were brown, people that was mixed with yellow and brown, different varieties. People that wasn't mixed at all, that stayed among themselves, which was the Yellow Mongolians, and then the all black. So when Columbus came here, that's who he seen, and he named them Indians. See, a term that did not exist until Columbus put that term on the people.
Okay.
Okay, and they called them Indians because when you study Columbus history, he was really trying to get to India. Over in Asia, but his ship went off course, and he got and wound up in South America, and so the first people he seen, he called them Indians, but these people were black people that the Mongolians mixed with. Okay, so when we first understand that, man, this is what this history that I'm talking to you about has already been documented, man, since 1927. Most black people has not gotten a hold of this information. The ones who have kept this information alive was the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, Malcolm X, Khalid Abdul Muhammad, Noble Drew Ali, and the Moore Science Temple was the only ones to keep this information alive. Everybody else, being that they was trained by the white man and thinking a certain way about history, they look at you like you nuts.
Yeah,
you got to be nuts. We wasn't. See, that's because he made us so dumb and covered up the information so thoroughly and controlled all of the information we got in elementary school, high school, college, television, Hollywood. He controlled all it, and he was united in how he was going to put that information out. Okay, so the key is understanding that, and when you understand that is what we call New School Black History. All right, New School Black History. All right, it's always been around, but we haven't been using it. The only ones been using it is the people that I just mentioned. Honorable Elijah Muhammad, Malcolm X woke us up to it. Dr. Abdul Khalid Muhammad woke us up to it, and Noble Drew Ali and the Moore Science Temples throughout America kept it alive.